Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all well on this beautiful sunny morning here in Wexford in Ireland. So I had promised I would do a little beach art Easter scene with an Easter bunny, and I might even pop in another Easter bunny. So let's get started. So I have my little blue sheet of paper here, and I just have a mount on top. So let's have a look. Okay, so here's a little piece of driftwood which I collected from my local beach, Morris Castle. You don't have to, obviously, if you're not near any beach or you don't have any beach near you and everyone's isolating at home at the moment, if you have some twigs that you can collect or something like that, or outside around the garden, that would be great. Now, this is a little piece of fern, which I picked a bunch of these a while back actually, and I dried them between a couple of sheets of newspaper, and they're perfect now. They've kept their colour really well actually. It's great. So we'll pop that in there. So I kind of want to have a bit of a woodland type scene with a little Easter bunny. Just a little bit of cheer if you have kids. Something to keep them occupied for a little while. I'm not gluing these at the moment because I'm currently working from an iPhone, so I don't have the facility to fast forward the next piece, and I don't want to keep everyone here for forever. So as soon as I update my technology, I'll be able to offer that. So this is a piece of dried lavender from our garden. So I'm going to pop that there and see how that looks. You can just move things along as we go if they don't look right. Now, for an Easter bunny, let's see what we have here. Okay, so what I find is, here we go, let's try this one. Sometimes you can place the piece down. You might have to turn it around a few times to see how it looks. And that's fine. So, like I said, I'm not going to be gluing these at the moment. But if you have some glue, you can stick a bit of glue on the back. But what I do initially, before I even do glue them, is I put them all on the sheet of paper to see how they look, if I'm happy with it. How everything looks, then I take one piece at a time and glue them. Just pop a tiny bit of glue in the back of each and pop it back in its place. So there's the little body and the head. Here's a little ear. Not so little actually. Bunnies have quite big ears. Might have to play around with these a little bit to make sure they look okay. Let's see, how about this way? I hope everyone's looking forward to Easter. I know it's an Easter we'll all remember. My 5-year-old has been making Easter decorations all week long, so she's so excited, counting down the days every day, which is lovely. And we have a little Easter tree which we made from branches in the garden, and we created some salt dough decorations which we painted, which was lovely too. So here's a little white, tiny little white piece of stone, I don't know if you can see that there, a little white pebble. So I'm just going to remove this so I can pop this on here, and let's see. There we go. So we can put everything back into place there in a minute. So if you don't have a little white shell like that, you can use some cotton wool, small little piece of cotton wool. You can see our little bunny is taking shape. It does take a little while to get everything into place, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist anyway. There we go. There's a little bunny. Now, how about giving him or her a little friend, a little small bunny? May as well. Now we're going to pop this one over here a little bit, just to make sure that they're also abiding by the social distancing, which is very important, as we all know. Now let's pop a little pair of ears. Like I said, you can play around with the ears and play around with everything if it doesn't look right the first time. Move them around. Looks okay. Let's try this way. That's kind of cute, actually. A little floppy ear. And I have a little piece of cotton wool here, so I just broke off a small little piece. I'll roll it between my fingers. And oopsie daisies. Pop that on here. Like, this is why tweezers comes in handy. There we go. That's actually quite cute. Another little piece of lavender here. Oops, bunny tail is after coming off. There we go. I'm going to break off a little piece of this. You can see it's coming together nicely. Now the tail has gone off again. No problem. Maybe decided it doesn't want a tail. It's rebelling. He or she is rebelling. There we go. My little bunny. Maybe I should pop. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Quite liking how that looks, actually. Let's see. I'm going to grab a pen and do a little bird up in the sky, because I always think that kind of quite brings it together nicely. Just bear with me a second, I'll be back. Here we go. Little bird. Say hello. Obviously then you can add little features here if you want to add another little bit of grass like this. I want to do some whiskers, a little eye. There we go. That's quite cute. Very simple, actually, and a nice little memory of Easter to do with your children or yourself. So there you go. Hope everyone enjoyed this. Again, sorry about the video, it's not fantastic, but it will get better in time, I promise you. Have a lovely Easter. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.